better call.
Hey, what's up everybody? Rod J back again to check out another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Sometimes you're in the store, you're looking for beers, you don't know really what you want, you'll see different labels, something may catch your eye, you're like, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Well, that's what happened with this one. And this is actually from Shorts Brewing out of Michigan. It is their bloody beer. I don't know why I wanted to pick it up, but it intrigued me in some kind of way, as you can see there. This one actually has noted with Roma tomatoes and with black peppercorns, celery seed, horseradish, and dill added. Why'd I pick it up? I have no idea. It was just so bizarre enough. You know what I said? Why not give that one a try? Well, we'll see how this one actually tastes. Looking on here for the ABV. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not on this one. I thought they put it on their stuff. Maybe I was mistaken. So I'll put that in the description, but it should be something in plain sight. That's kind of a pet peeve with some of these breweries that don't do that. Let's go ahead and get this one open and get it into a glass anyway and see what it tastes like. If you've had this one before, let me know by putting some comments in the comments section as well. Let me know what you thought about it if you did try it. And should be an interesting type thing. So right now, what I'm actually using for a glass here, it's kind of one I picked up at some place. I can't remember where I picked it up at, but it's kind of like almost like a Pilsner type looking glass. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it with this one. Color on it, an amber color. Now this glass has been cleaned, but it does have some of the bubble action taking place there. So what are you going to do? I do like with the light behind it, you get a nice dark shade up around the top half of the beer versus a lighter down towards the middle section. So light kind of comes through and plays with it nicely. You can see all the bubbles streaming right there. So very lively carbonation. Head didn't last for any time at all, really. It was pretty much somewhat of a kind of a white head, but it dissipated before I can really even talk about it. As far as the aroma, well, I'm getting a deep spiciness from it. I'm getting a nice amount of the tomato coming out of it as well. You can definitely tell it's going to have a little bit of a pepper type kick, but you're also picking up the malts from the beer too. So not overly vegetal. Really doesn't smell all that bad at all. Get the taste. Taste wise, you really do get a tomato feel coming through. If you think of something like a Bloody Mary, you are picking that up. That little bit of a tomato bite, almost a little bit of a kind of almost like a saltiness in there as well. I would think if you were having something, they used to call it like I think a red eye, where you'd have tomato juice and beer together. Very similar to that type of beer. I never thought I would probably try one of those. Or like the with chiladas or micheladas, whatever they call them out there, with the tomato and they put it with the beer. But this actually is kind of similar along those ways, like in a craft type way, where you're getting that feel of the tomato in there with the beer, getting a little bit of a vegetal type feel in the taste, because you are picking up those little pieces in there. Really don't get much of the onion coming through or anything like that. As far as the horseradish, not overly spicy, so that's kind of subdued for what they have in there as well. But you do get a little bit of that kind of peppercorn type feel. I would say it's definitely a nice light to medium body. This is actually something you actually could throw down with like a brunch type meal. If you were having like some peel and eat shrimp or something like that, this would actually go well with it. If you were having something like a little bit of a roast beef is another thing you could do. Kind of those brunch type meats or feel that you would have around that time for what you may be eating. It's something that might be, you know, a benefit for having something that might be like a tomato type base, and this one can actually come through for it. This is actually better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm actually pretty surprised. The bloody beer from Shorts Brewing. Now you can see a little bit of the head on there. Again, that'll dissipate rather quickly, but it kind of sits barely like a, well, I guess I could say cream off-white. You get the flavors around the mouth. You get into the cheek area. Not any really big bitterness or scratching on the back end when you swallow. It goes down rather easily. Very smooth overall. I'm going to actually say pleasantly pleased with this one. So again, this is the bloody beer from Shorts Brewing out of Michigan. one of those on a whim, something different. And guess what? This time it worked out. I would definitely pick it up again. It's not going to be for everybody because I think you may have a little bit more of an acquired taste or depend on your palate. But if you like a Bloody Mary, if you like a red eye, if you like the chiladas and those type of tomato type beers, clamato, whatever it may be, then this is going to be something you probably would enjoy as a craft beer. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. Remember to please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.